It is a sight we've seen quite a bit play out at the state capitol this session, and tonight protesters are speaking out about a proposed bill that they feel would have punished them for exercising their First Amendment rights.
Chief investigative reporter Jeremy Finley is just back from the Capitol with the latest for us. Jeremy.
Well, Tracy, the I-Team's been monitoring this specific bill because this session, many people have showed up to protest following our investigations into a state lawmaker. And we've shown you how those protesters were removed from a committee hearing by state troopers after lawmakers felt they were being disrupted. It's commonplace now in these hearings, people with signs, wearing buttons, all protesting bills. So in the last 24 hours, a new bill was introduced by Representative John Reagan of Oak Ridge, and it was aimed at adding additional misdemeanor fines for people who commit crimes while intimidating entities such as government entities. That got these protesters worried. Could that be interpreted that protesters at the Capitol who intimidate lawmakers face additional charges?
I originally showed up a couple of weeks ago and got removed from the education subcommittee meeting, and we were protesting David Byrd as being the chair of that subcommittee. And I am afraid that they are going to label intimidation as 6 women sitting in the front of a subcommittee meeting with signs.
But Representative Reagan himself, who says he did not have time to answer questions from the I-Team before the hearing, said the bill was not prompted by the recent protests. Reagan says the bill specifically only targets people wearing masks or anything that conceals their identities while committing a crime like intimidation of a person.
This bill simply implies and states outright that hiding your identity while you're doing those nefarious acts is worth an additional sanction.
So there was quite a bit of discussion about hoods and hoodies, that if protesters wore those, would that be considered hiding their identities? Just about an hour ago, that bill was voted down by voice vote.